Welcome to Sports Talk with John and John. That's John, he's John, and me? Well, I'm the shark.
Let's go down these 0-2 teams. 0-2 teams: Miami Dolphins, Carolina Panthers, Daddy's Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
Leave it alone.
wait
a minute.
Houston.
Let's start with Miami. How about that?
Hold on. Miami Dolphins, Carolina Panthers, Cleveland Browns, Houston Texans, New York Jets,
Okay,
Tennessee
rub it in.
Titans, New Orleans Saints, Chicago Bears, New York
I don't
Giants,
even live in New Orleans. I live in Metairie.
and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Whoa, okay.
Trouble in paradise. Can I start? I'll start with Kansas
Whoa.
City. That's my shock at 0-2. Trouble in paradise. I think that bromance might be coming to an end. Someone is not on the same page, and I saw some body language in KC that I was not very comfortable with. That interception at the goal line is not KC-like at all. That was a clean pass.
Yep.
You got wide open. You got trailing. You cross over in front of the linebacker. You're walking in from the 3-yard line. At best, I think you can stretch the ball over and get that score, which changes the way the dynamic of the game altogether, because the Eagles now have to press. They have to score. So Saquon is going to be less of a component, and more of Jalen Hurts' arm is going to be a greater component. And for that to happen with those two guys tells me that either something is not right. Like, something's not right, because you, as a seasoned tight end, that's not the pass or the play where you hit the ball up into the air. And Kelsey knows way better than to let a ball go in the air in that kind of position. And how it occurred, I don't know. But I did see Mahomes, and the camera put on his face. And what I saw, John, was like, I saw a guy that was like, okay, you know what? That tight end that Dad mentioned last week, the guy I mentioned last week, might be getting some burn this week. But Andy Reeves is like, hey, this isn't working. We got to make some changes. That's my take.
Whoa, Nelly. I mean, pretty calm take you have there, by the way.
Hey, well. It's only 2-0. It's 0-2. It's Mahomes, so I'm okay with it.
So, I hate to admit this, my brother Michael might be.
I can't hear you. Speak up, please.
What? Mute his mic. Mute his mic. Mute it.
Speak up, please. Can't hear you.
Mute his mic.
Only get one, and you know what? What I saw yesterday.
That's somebody making too much money.
What I saw Sunday was, I saw a team that basically just looked absolutely flustered, out of sorts. I saw a team that the only bright spot and the only reason why we even give them any credence to win the game is because their quarterback is just that damn good.
He is good.
Like take Pat Mahomes, take Mahomes out of it and put Patrick Jackson in. Like, you know what? It's not even. We're not even talking about Kansas City. Like, no deep threat, no wide receiving core. You know what? No big playmakers. Nobody that scares the defense. Who? Like, he's more like Tubi Brown if that's the case. Like, you know what? No shade, but I'm just saying. Like, you know what? You got a quarterback like Pat Mahomes. I know he can make the dead look living, but I mean, at this point in time, I got to tell you something. You know, where's your pride, wide receiving core? You're not beating anybody down the field. The play calling is still the same. Great play calling, just poor execution because of talent. You know what? So Mike, you might be right. This might be.
Please remove the mic.
Wait a minute. Stop.
This guy.
Like, no, we're not going to do it. No, we're not doing that. Nope.
Wow.
I mean, they lose two more games.
I just want to ask you guys a question.
Wow.
I just want to ask you guys one question. One question.
3 more games.
Is Kansas City going to win over 11.5 games?
Yes.
So, I got Kansas City losing 4 more games.
That's all.
I thought realistically that they would be 2-0 at this point. And these are 2 games I thought that they'd win. You know what? I don't even think it's a guarantee that they beat the Giants next week. I think that they lose easily 4 more games this season. They're at 11 wins on the dot. 11-6 is probably what we're looking at with them at this point in time. And contrary to belief, I don't think that they're the best team in the AFC West. Based off the first 2 weeks.
Who is?
Chargers.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chargers. There's a team that, whatever.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If Chargers play Kansas City in the playoffs, obviously, you know what? There's something about Mahomes that I just don't want to pick against.
Mahomes.
Yeah, hold to that. I'm just not betting against Mahomes.
I'm not betting against Mahomes.
But in terms of regular season, yeah, I just got to call a spade, man.
The Eagles' defense was really good, by the way.
They were decent. They
are not nowhere near last year.
That interception was not a result of good defense. That interception was because of, Travis Kelce wasn't on the same page.
But how come when Joe Flacco did the same interception, you guys were like, he's this, he's that?
No, we're going to talk about
it's the same
Joe
play.
In a second. No, it's not the same play.
It's
not.
Receiver threw the ball in the air.
Mike, can we just go right to the Cleveland Browns and get this over with?
Oh, God, here we go.
What I will say is that this week, the 21st, the Eagles play the Rams. And now I'm going to show you why that defense of the Eagles is not anywhere near last year's. Because you play Kansas City, who has no receivers. Let's just call the space play. They don't have any receivers. They don't have a rushing game either. Mahomes was the leading rusher. And play of the game is when he dropped his shoulder and went head on with the corner, boom, put him on his behind. Mahomes not scared to drop that shoulder. He'll go one-on-one with you.
That can't happen all season.
It can't, but he does it. We've seen Mahomes truck people before. He's a stubby little quarterback. He's got some shoulders. Also, the Eagles played the first game of the season, the Cowboys, who, again, if that game doesn't pause for an hour, actually, no, they were getting ready to wipe the floor with the Cowboys.
I was waiting.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I just remembered that the Cowboys turned the ball over before the game.
Dylan Carter didn't even play in that game. Of the spitting incident. Mike, reverse your take. There you go. You got caught up.
But it's fine. But here's the thing: Matt Stafford is a daughter, so he's going to carve.
He's 41 years old.
I'm done.
It doesn't matter. He's going to carve
Next. 0-2. I don't know which one's the worst.
Texans.
Oh, which one's
Texans?
Yes.
You know what? They're actually a surprise 0-2 team.
Why? Because the Sharks said what? Under.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Sharks said under. I said the Colts were winning the South. I said the Colts were. It's on the record.
Oh God.
I said the Texans are finished. Let's be honest. The Texans were really never a dominant team.
No,
they were 10-7 2 years in a row. They were just 10-7. That's it. 10-7.
Nico Collins
Who's their competition?
Is a bomb.
They're winning their division. And who was the second? The Colts were behind them, like 8-9. Like that was who they were racing against the last 2 years. Yeah. And guess what? Now the Colts are stepping up and saying, "Yeah, we're going to take our number one spot."
Wait a minute. Why do you keep saying the Colts are stepping up? It's Daniel Jones, my man from New York, by the way, 2 nickels. Richardson's on the bench, first round, number 3 over pick, and it's the Colts. I keep telling you, they're playing for Jim Irsay, and when the wheels come off that bus, it's over.
They're not playing for Jim Irsay.
They are.
They're not playing for Jim Irsay.
Rest in
peace, Jim Irsay, but they're not playing. And you know what? If this was 20 years ago, maybe I'd take you up on that. But these young kids ain't thinking about no Jim Irsay. There's zero connection with these Colts guys and Jim Irsay.
His daughter owns a team, for God's sake.
I just want to we'll talk about one thing. Number one, before you give up on the Texans, I mean, look, they played a very close game against the Rams, first game of the season. It was a 14-9 game. It wasn't like it was like a blowout. You know what I'm saying? 14-9. Like, pump your brakes. You know, we all know that, you know what? Your boy came out there in the fourth quarter, and he put him to shame a little bit. But, by the way, there was a late turnover in that game as well. You know what? So we're pinching pennies here. And then they lose to Tampa Bay by a point. Right? So, I'm not gonna go sky is falling just yet. We're not gonna go DEFCON 2 with them. You know what? Their surprise 0-2 team is because, you know, the reality of it is that they played two really decent teams so far in the early part of the season. You know what? And unfortunately in football, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. You know what? Tampa Bay is a buzzsaw. You know what? They're no slouches, and we've been saying that the Rams weren't slouches. So I mean, both those are playoff teams from a year ago. Both of those are playoff teams.
So the Texans, Jonathan. The Texans.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like I mean, we're talking about like they played bums. Like realistically, people have Tampa Bay figured to win their division, and people have the Rams figured to win their division as well too. So they played two potential division leaders in their respective conferences or their respective divisions. It's not like they went against, you know what, the Jets. They didn't have a game.
Hey, put some respect on it, the Jets.
So what you're saying is if they don't play a team that's if they don't play a team that's worse than them, they're not going to win.
No, well
they're only going to play against teams
so they're going against another 0-2 team this week, right? And they got the Jaguars.
No, Jaguars are 1-1.
Okay, well then they're going against a division opponent, the Jaguars. We'll see what they look like against the Jaguars. You're taking the Jaguars? Taking the Jaguars?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. All right. No. Keep tempting fire. Keep tempting fate. But I got to move on because you know what? The real 0-2 teams.
Sunshine looks good to me.
We want to get to the real 0-2 teams. You know, the real, the Miami Dolphins. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
Cooked.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Cooked. Yeah, you're done.
Let's rip the Band-Aid off.
You're done.
Let's go. Is it time? Is it time to blow up the ship, Mike? Is it time? Is it time, Dad? Is it time to?
It is definitely time.
You don't have to blow the ship because there was a hole at the bottom of it. The water's been coming in and it's sunk. It's sunk already.
It's sunk. They're playing Battleship. They sunk your Battleship.
That's funny.
It's Titanic. It's going down.
Is McDaniels done in Miami? Is it over? Is it over? McDaniels done in Miami.
Yeah, what they should have did was they should have been playing Tua like, you know what, they should have been playing Tua like how the Eagles played Jalen Hurts, very methodical. Like, find the script, stick to it, but they're trying to do too much, and he can't do too much. And he's very sloppy and careless with the football. That's just it.
So what I find crazy about that statement is that when Tua was drafted, everybody praised him based on his accuracy. That was his big claim to fame. Quick processing. This is what I mean about the NFL using buzzwords. He was above the shoulders. He's very quick and he processes really quickly. He gets the ball out of his hands really quickly. He's extremely accurate. Did you see the pass to Tyreek Hill yesterday? Sunday? Did you see that monstrosity of a pass? I mean, literally, Tyreek Hill is looking, and he's actually watching the ball sail over him, and he's wide open. So here's my question: if you're Tyreek Hill, do you deserve to be frustrated if you're playing on that team right now? If you're Jalen Waddle, do you deserve to be frustrated?
If you're Jalen Waddle, yes. If you're Tyreek Hill, no. Tyreek actually created some of this.
I agree.
This negative.
What did he say?
Field.
What did he say?
He said a lot. He wasn't happy on the team. You know, he didn't know what his future was. He was uncertain. Kind of basically saying, "I want to trade" without saying it. You know. Then he even talked about his running back. Oh, he can't. He's not a third down. He can't pick up short yards. You know, he's not a short yard running back.
He also said...
Okay, so he's acting like a prima donna at wide receiver. Have we ever seen that before?
First of all, he also said something that I think is very damning. He said, when he first got to the Miami Dolphins, he said, Tua is more accurate than
Patrick Mahomes.
So, at this point in time,
Well, he
You know
is
what?
within 3 yards.
That didn't age well.
That did like milk, baby. Not even real milk too. Like, you know what, that unpasteurized milk in the sun. That's what it aged like.
Heavy whipping
Although
cream in the sun.
nasty. Ugh. But on to bigger and better things. You know what? That team is not solid.
What's bigger than Miami, though?
Cleveland! Everything's bigger than Cleveland.
Ugh.
Cleveland rocks. That's right. Say the best for last. Johnny
Oh,
Lee.
God.
Come get your medicine. Come get your medicine.
All right, I'm going to take it from here. I'm going to take
yeah.
this, and Dad's going to take it like a man, like I always do.
What?
I said I'm
what?
going to ride Cleveland.
Mm.
What I saw in that game on Sunday was
an abomination.
An abomination.
There you go.
I saw an offense that just gave. I've seen defenses give up. You know, you're down by 3 scores. The guy gets a leak out, scores. You're down by 4. I've seen defenses give up, but rarely do I see offensive teams with the ball give up on a quarterback. And I saw Cleveland's offensive line basically say this: "We're not blocking for this guy. We're not going to put in any manageable effort. We're not going to open holes. We want another quarterback." And I don't think it was Stefanski that made, Kevin Stefanski or Stefanski that made the effort. I think it was the Cleveland offensive line that said, "You know what? We've had enough. We've had enough." And they gave up on Flacco. Why he's chirping about being demoted, I don't understand. Maybe he didn't look at the way he was throwing the ball. Maybe he didn't look at, as John said last week, if the rush is on, he's not going to get you 3 yards going forward. He's not even going to get you 3 yards going laterally. He's going to get sacked. That interception that he threw, if you told me that was by a guy who's been in the league for 16 plus years, I will say to you, no way. No way. But he did it. So I'm not getting off that bus. I'm going to give it one more game. I know the shark bait. That's shark bait. Whatever. I'm riding
I
it.
don't even use shark bait on the Browns because we already.
I'm riding
this.
this. I'm riding this one more week.
For?
I'm riding it one more week. I don't care.
You don't need shark bait with
I'm riding it one more week. Leave me alone. I'm riding it one more week. I don't care. I'm riding this.
Listen, we took last week. We took shark bait.
I'm riding it
over on the point on the spread. They gave Browns plus 12, and I said shark bait because we know for a fact. We seen the numbers.
Baltimore's coming out
58% of
the Packers
58% of bettors took the Browns with the points. We seen the numbers, and I said, "This is what I was saying."
Took all that
I said it was going to be a blowout. I said Lamar is coming back for vengeance on what happened to him last week. This Ravens team is about to stomp a mud hole in them.
Oh boy, here we go.
So here's my take on Cleveland.
Whatever. Really.
Here's my take. There's certain teams that are just really
a hater.
Honestly one player away. Cleveland is legitimately one position away from being a decent team. That defense, Cleveland's defense, really honestly played pretty damn good. It's very hard to win when
again they played pretty damn good.
But this is what I mean. Like, we look at the final score and we see Baltimore hung 41. But the reality of it is that any other defense other than Cleveland's defense, this is a 70-point game. Like, legitimately, it's a 70-point game. This is what happened to Denver when Miami hung 70 points on them. Like, except this would have been a worse 70 because Lamar would still be. They would have added another quarter onto this game just to see Lamar rush for 500 yards rushing and throw for 700 yards passing. They would have done that. This would have been the first 5-quarter blowout game because the ratings would have been too damn high. This team is a dumpster fire. and it's only because of one position. They have the
Don't say quarterback.
worst quarterback play
Oh, boy.
I've seen in the last 5 years. First and foremost, you go into the season, and I got to go backwards to go forward. You go into the season, you sign Kenny Two Gloves Pickett, okay? And for what? I don't know, but you went into the season honestly believing that was going to be a starter. He got hurt during training camp. You traded him away to the Raiders. He's not doing it much better over there, but I mean, you traded him away. You elevated a 41-year-old quarterback. First of all, I'm just going to tell you, if your quarterback was born in the 80s, he needs to.
You were born in the 80s?
I'm not playing quarterback.
Okay.
What I'm doing is exactly what a guy born in the 80s, other than LeBron James, should be doing. Watch it. Like that. That is my take. If you were born in the 80s, and I'm not talking about like 89 on the cusp of like 1990. I'm talking about like prior to 85, right?
We're talking Madonna 80s.
Prior to 85. If you were born prior to 85, you should not be playing a professional sport at this point in time. Unless you're LeBron James.
His high school pictures in black and white.
Yeah, exactly. Like it. You know what? If you,
I went to prom with your mama, by the way.
If you know what a beeper is, and you use the beeper, you should not be playing professional sports anymore. If you use the VCR,
enough with Joe Flacco.
No, it's not. You're right. It is enough with Joe Flacco. He should be doing exactly. He should be sitting next to me right now, talking about the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns playing for the Cleveland Browns. He shouldn't be the one playing for the Cleveland Browns. He should be at home right now. Joe, there's nothing else you have left to do. You won the Super Bowl. You know what, Mike? It's time. What do we say when you overstay your welcome?
Can I just say something with regards to the Browns game? And I just want to say this.
Leave.
Okay, can I just say this? Can I just say this, please, without you two just like, hey,
why? What
it's
do you
the
want
perfect
to
time
say?
to just gang up on Dad. Gang up on
We're not
Dad.
ganging up on you.
All right, you are. First of all, when we look at the team statistics,
Yeah, we are.
I'm just going to put that out there. Total yards, Cleveland, 322.
I'm done.
Raiders 240. I mean, Ravens 242. Passing yards,
Oh my
Joe was
gosh.
207. Lamar was
Oh my
197.
gosh.
And by the
Oh
way,
my gosh.
rushing yards, Cleveland was
Oh my
115 yards to. By the way, listen. I'm not making this up. The Ravens only had 45 yards rushing in that game. So it tells me when I look at numbers like that, something offensively that the Cleveland Browns offense was offensive. It's offense.
Okay.
It was offensive. It was an offensive offense. And I don't think that the Ravens did that much better than Cleveland. You know, I read the Ravens were only 3 for 12 on third down efficiency.
All right, so
Come on,
now
seriously.
you get eviscerated. Nope,
All right,
nope.
no,
You
no,
did this
whatever.
to yourself. You
Whatever.
did this to yourself. You know what? I don't want to hear elder abuse. I don't want to hear any of that. Like, you did this to yourself.
But the
Joe
numbers
Flacco-
don't lie. The
Joe
numbers don't
Flacco-
lie, Shark. Do the numbers lie?
You omitted something extremely,
Those numbers
extremely huge.
are lies.
Joe Flacco threw the ball 45 times for 45 passing attempts. Joe Flacco managed to throw for 199 yards.
Lamar
Okay,
threw for
I need-
30.
Okay, wait a second.
Lamar threw
Hold
for
on.
30.
Joe Flacco had a QBR lower than most people's IQs. If your QBR is lower than someone's IQ, you should not be playing football anymore.
But John, Shea
67.
Flowers only had 75 yards
The-
receiving.
the
So
average
I'm asking you, how did Baltimore score 41
Okay.
points when Derrick Henry is only 23 yards, Shea
Well-
Flowers is only 75 yards,
We'll
and
get there.
Lamar is 19 for 29? How
We'll
did they
get there.
score?
We'll
How
get
many
there.
touchdown passes did Lamar throw?
Wait,
Three?
no,
Too many.
wait.
Three.
Wait. I love this. This is funny. This is what happens when you said, if you really want to talk about it, the guy that came in to replace the guy only completed 3 passes, but he threw 3 passes. He had 100 yards, so he had 50% less yards and 90% less passing attempts. Okay? and they had the same end result: 1 touchdown for 1 touchdown. Joe Flacco really, honestly, should have had 2 picks because the touchdown pass was actually deflected, and I don't know how the hell Baltimore allows these deflected passes to end up in touchdowns. It's like
Lamar was sacked 3 times. Flacco was only sacked twice, so let it go.
There's a difference here. Here's the difference.
Lamar do 4
right?
touchdowns.
Joe Flacco once again demonstrated everything I've been saying about the NFL. The NFL has an infatuation with yesteryear quarterbacks.
Okay. No argument there.
And here's the deal. In this NFL,
shout out to Brett Favre.
He's not playing anymore.
Aaron Rodgers.
He's on his way out.
Aaron Rodgers.
On his way out.
That bromance has come to an end.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, you mean my son still loves Aaron Rodgers? He's still like?
No, it's just that
top 5 quarterback of all time.
Flacco. Here's the difference. Here's the difference between Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers is this. At one point in time, Aaron Rodgers
they both have one Super Bowl win. One Super Bowl win.
Okay, yeah, but Aaron Rodgers was the guy, right? Joe Flacco was never the guy. Aaron Rodgers at one
Delaware
point in time.
State.
What did you say?
Delaware State.
Did you mention Delaware State? Did he have the audacity to mention Delaware State in this conversation?
Shout out to Delaware. Shout out to Delaware. Hey, it only takes 2 hours to cross Delaware, by the way. Just let you 2 hours let you go.
Get the melatonin, Michael. It's gonna be one of those days.
And you kids were asleep when we crossed Delaware. You're like, Dad, where are we? I was like, we crossed Delaware.
By the way, Joe Flacco, under 60% passing. By the way, QBR 67, 1 tutty, which should have been a pick, 1 interception. By the way, didn't he have he had like a fumble loss that was a scoop and score as well, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
One fumble.
One how many do you need to see? He had in fact Joe Flacco
1 interception, 1 fumble.
Here's the crazy thing. Joe Flacco contributed more to Baltimore's points than he did for his own team.
My still question is to the Shark.
You're not going to win.
How is it? No, I'm not. How is it that you score 41, but every team statistic you're behind in? Every single team statistic. When you look at the rushing yards between Cleveland and Baltimore with Derek, I'm better than Jim Brown. Let me cough that up. I'm better than Jim Brown. Anyway, Derrick Henry only had 45 yards rushing on 11 carries. Combined, they only had, 46 yards, and Cleveland had 115 yards. So they were almost 10 or 20% better in every statistic, and they got a 41 burger hung on them.
They weren't.
But the numbers suggest different, though.
Cleveland spotted him 14 points out the get-go. Don't look at the box score. Look at the game.
4 touchdowns.
19 for
and the defense had a pick 6 with Uncle Roquan. Yeah.
No, that was a scoop and score.
Roquan Smith. That was a
scoop and score. That was a scoop and that was a fumble return for a touchdown. Even worse.
And then 2 field goals. So what are we talking about? Like
I'm saying my point is Go ahead.
The numbers. The only thing the numbers say is that this game was a blowout. 41-17. You don't care how it happened.
Exactly.
I'm a coach. So as a coach, when we sit down and we look at the numbers, we look at the mistakes that we made as an individual. But the numbers wise, if you told me like we're going to go out today and we're going to have a total yards of over 300 yards, I'm like, that's great. We probably will be in the game. We're going to have a passing yards of under short of 200, but just maybe a little over 200. Okay, we're going to have an okay game. But we're going to have a rushing game where we're going to have the ball and we're going to control the line of scrimmage and we're going to rush for over 100 yards, maybe 120 yards. I'm going to say that's very good. And then in first downs, meaning when we get the ball, we're going to extend drives. We're going to pick up 17 first downs to their 14 first downs. And our third down proficiency, third down efficiency for Cleveland, 7 of 18, Baltimore, 3 of 12. I'm wondering, how did they win the game? Really, I'm not making this up, by the way. I'm telling you the facts. How did they win this game?
You know why they won this game? They won this
They
game
were a
because-
better team. Right. I
No,
got
no,
it.
they won this game because, quite honestly, Joe Flacco basically did everything in his power to make sure that Lamar had the easiest path to success by basically giving Roquan a free tutty. He gave Nate Wiggins a free pick. You know what? You're talking about drive extenders. How many points do you get for a first down? I'm sorry. Like, what is a first?
0.
How many points do you get for a first down? Oh, so
You get 3 more
third down
downs.
completion pass.
You get 3 more downs.
You know what? Guess what? 3rd and 7, I threw a 6-yard pass. Congratulations.
First down.
No, it's 3rd and 7. I threw for 6 yards.
We're talking about first downs.
No, you don't get a first down for that. You don't. You get.
I
you get the
said
opportunity
Cleveland's third
to
down
punt.
proficiency was 7 of 18 on third down efficiency.
Okay.
7 of
7 to
18.
We are not.
Pop,
We are
you
not going to
realize-
continue to debate a team that lost 17-41. There's nothing. It's over.
Like
We're not doing this.
All right, fine. Move on.
Yeah, it's
Fine. Move over.
yeah.
Move on.
Like I'm
Move
like,
on.
wait a minute, yo. Like
on.
they lose by 1, and we're debating it. They lose by 35, we're debating it. No, they're not.
It's
a
kind of
good
early
team.
to be
That's
calling
why-
MVPs right now, by the way. Kind of early, isn't it? MVP, like 2 games in?
no, you know what? I
Never
got an
early.
idea. I got an idea for Cleveland. Here's my idea for Cleveland. You know what? Start 12. There you go. You know what? Let's see what 12 can do. Start 12. Bring 12 in. Like they say, give me the righty, give me the reliever. It's time to go. You know what?
Dylan Gabriel.
Well, you know
You
he'll
can-
get a
you
shot.
can
By the
definitely-
way,
you
Kevin Stefanski is still starting Joe Flacco next week. By the way,
504-434-2509. Call in.
You can
All right,
you can definitely have an
surprising-
MVP prediction.
surprising.
Get outta here.
surprising- Here's a surprising 0-2 team. I think is going to be a lot better than 0-2 or 0-2 in the future, and that's the Tennessee Titans. I'm just going to tell you something. I watch Cam Ward. Cam Ward is a freak. I watched Cam Ward display some of the best arm angle throws I've seen. As soon as Tennessee figures it out and gives them some more weapons, that team's gonna be a solid team. Not much is expected from them because they're in a rebuild, but I got to be honest with you, Cam Ward he passed the eye test Sunday. He just did, and he went against the stout defense and the Rams. Well, here's the thing: like we can say it's 2 games, but you know what? He did that against a really decent defense against Jared Verse and the Rams. That defensive line. Cam Ward showed that he can scramble. Cam Ward showed that he can make every single throw on the run, stationary, in the pocket, stepping up in the pocket. You know what? Cam Ward looked like there was a reason why they drafted him first pick overall. He did.
He's
And-
0-2.
Yeah, but he's 0-2. Jesus, Marion, Joseph.
Yeah.
Like,
Like we're hyping up a guy who's
I
0
think
2,
what-
and first of all,
He's
he looked
0-2.
disgusting. He
he's a-
looked disgusting
he's a
versus
rookie.
Denver. He looked disgusting
Yeah.
versus Denver,
Oh my
and you
God.
know what?
First game
Yeah,
out
he
the-
had some.
first
Yeah,
game
he
out
had
the
some.
gate.
Let
He
it
had some
go.
great passes
So
against
too.
the Rams, but I don't see anything there. You
No,
know,
yeah.
I'll
1
tell
2
you what,
1
here's the
1 2
Joe
3
Flacco
Cancun.
tomorrow.
You're calling in Shador, but you're talking up Cam. Come on, really?
Cam Ward balled out.
Did
What are you
not.
talking about? Like, you know what? It's not his fault. He can't choose the teammates around him. Like Cam Ward, watch the game. I watched that game. Cam
I
Ward hit some amazing throws in that game.
I
Yeah,
expect
like, he
Jonathan. The
created
thing
a
is,
little-
I expect these guys to hit some throws, but they're not winning games. Hit all the throw you want. You're not winning games. You can't
Alright.
turn it into points. You
Can't win
can't
for
win a
losing.
game.
Can win for losing. You know what? He played better than Joe Flacco. How's that? You know what? There
Is
you go.
Bryce out in California?
You know
Is
what?
Bryce out in
Yeah,
is Bryce out?
cancel Christmas on him. He's done.
Okay.
Is
He's
Bryce? Yeah. Bryce
He's
is
Bryce
done.
Young done.
He's done.
Yeah,
He's
he's
done.
done.
He's
It's
done.
good. Okay.
You know
Okay.
what?
I'll tell you who
Here's
else is
my
done.
interesting take. Who's that?
Justin Fields. He's not done, but he's hurt. He's got the he's in concussion protocol. Probably out 4 games.
Yeah. By the way, I want to give a back to reality shout out to the Minnesota Vikings. By the way, JJ McCarthy back to reality.
He's out.
Back
No, he's
to
out. He's hurt.
live.
He's hurt.
Back. Well, it doesn't matter. You saw what he played like anyway. Back to live. Back to reality.
Who took the Vikings under?
Because you know
Who
what?
took the Vikings under? Me.
I did.
Oh
I did
God.
too.
Here we
What are you
go. Here we
The
go.
Vikings under. Said they were
Here we
biggest
go.
fool's gold in the world.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
Absolutely.
he'll be out
Also took
minimum
Cincinnati.
4 to 6 weeks. High ankle sprain.
Yep. Back to life. Back to reality. You know what? The show must go on.
How about JJ McCarthy's career at this point? Miss a
No, he's
year.
a rookie. He's a rookie. He's a
Yeah.
rookie.
Miss a
He's
year.
rookie.
Then
Yeah, miss a year.
Injured.
Come back. Now
Come
back.
miss 6
miss
weeks.
5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Although
So basically, what we're saying here is he's already
Justin
missed
Jefferson's leaving.
18 months. 18 months. Yeah, Justin Jefferson's out. He's gone. He's done. And I wouldn't blame Justin Jefferson. Like, hey, you know what? This ain't
Yeah,
making
I'm
it,
in my
boys.
prime.
I gotta go.
Oh yeah. Was he 28? 29?
I gotta go.
28?
I gotta
by
go.
the way,
Where's he go?
Just
If Justin
FYI.
Jefferson leaves, where's he go? Just
Wherever
a
he
quick
wants.
answer. Where's he go? What
wherever he
team?
wants.
What's a perfect fit for Justin Jefferson right now?
A perfect fit for Justin Jefferson right now. Let's see. Who do I think Justin Jefferson can go to and make a splash?
The New England Patriots.
I don't think it'll ever happen, but you know what? Yeah, you know what?
No.
New England Patriots.
Drake made
Los
that
Angeles,
work.
Los Angeles Rams. The Rams. Justin Jefferson with the Rams would be a killer.
Nah,
No.
he's not. Nah.
There's no room on the Rams.
Nah.
No room on the Rams.
Nah.
Oh my God!
That's
Come on.
Puka's team.
Yeah, I'll
That's
tell you,
Puka's team.
Justin Jefferson with San Francisco would be a killer. San Francisco
No.
would be killer.
There's no quarterback anymore. There's no quarterback.
Yeah.
They have nobody. Brock Purdy's done. You know what? Honestly, you know what? I thought about this, and it took me a while to just think about it. But I think if Justin Jefferson were to go to the Cardinals, they would be lethal. Me personally,
Whoa.
pairing him with that stud.
Whoa!
You know what?
By the way,
No.
2-0. Shout out
Jr.
to Cardinals.
No.
2-0.
You know where he's
2-0.
going? You know the perfect place for him to
Where?
go is? The Bucks. They can
Cleveland.
afford him. Mike Evans
Cleveland.
out. He's in. No, he's going to the Bucks. Don't say Cleveland. He's going to the Bucks.
You know, with
Can
Baker
you imagine him on the
rock?
Bucks with Baker?
Yeah, with Baker throwing the rock. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Why not
No.
just throw the Ravens while you at it too? By the way, you know.
No,
Or
yeah.
Go to the Eagles. Go to the Eagles and just collect a check. You don't have to do anything.
Stop. You know what? Jalen Hurts is not throwing the check downs to Justin Jefferson. You know what?
No, it's just
It's a
collect
5-yard
check.
game. It's a 5-yard game, and they get a ring.
collect
we
the
won't
check.
be doing.
Yeah, but it's a 5-yard game plus you get the ring, and you play with Saquon.
I just want to mention one standout performer that we just overlooked. We glossed over. I want to give a special shout out to Michael Penix Jr. By the way, I know his
Yes,
numbers really
sir.
don't tell the whole story, but you know he really didn't have the best numbers. But you know, you look at his quarterback play in terms of the fourth quarter and the money downs when he had to have it. You know what? He completed a series of passes. You know what? Like I said, it was ugly quarterback play. However, you know what? Even an ugly play, he's got me believing that the Atlanta Falcons can be a team to be reckoned with. You know what? Like I said, he had trash numbers. Absolutely. Not even going to pretend like he had decent numbers, but you know what? He still had me believing that, you know what, that he's going to be a dangerous option. By the way, Minnesota's defense, I was wrong about them. Minnesota's defense is damn good, by the way. They're legit. They're legit. The problem is that they just don't have an offense. That's going to be an NFC South battle, by the way. The Falcons and the Tampa Bay Bucks. Just keep your eyes on that. Aaron Rodgers looked 41 years old.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you know what?
Bromance is over. Bromance is
Sam
over.
Darnold is going to fool everybody again. Okay? Sam Darnold's going to fool everybody again. I'm just telling you.
How's
You
he
know,
going to fool
once
anybody?
again,
Who's he
because
fooling?
He's going to fool the media into believing that he's back. He threw 2 picks, threw 2 tutties. You know, we get it. You know what I'm
Who's
saying?
he fooling though?
Oh, no. ESPN was gushing all over him.
Who's he fooling?
No.
Sam Darnold. Who's he fooling though?
He ain't fooling me, but because he's, you know what, he's not the guy. By the way, Aaron Rodgers, 1 tutty, 2 picks. AR, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, it's so bad. Mason Rudolph came in garbage time.
Wow.
You know what? And still went 2 for 2. By the way, you know what? Aaron Rodgers, I never thought I'd see the day when Aaron Rodgers throws for less than 14 yards per completion. You know what? It's happening. The wheels
Bromance
started
is
to
over,
come off.
Michael. That
Come on,
bromance is
Bucks.
top 5 all time. No.
Yeah, Mike. You know what?
No.
You know he's tarnishing his legacy. By the way, put some respect on the
Barracuda
defense.
bait. Barracuda bait.
Put some respect on the defense for the Green Bay Packers.
Not calling that. Not doing that yet. Not doing that
What
yet.
do you mean?
Not
What
doing
do
that
you
yet.
mean? Like
I'm not in love with love.
released. I said on the defense. I didn't
I'm
see
not.
anything about
I'm not
it.
in love with
Did you see what they did to Jaden Daniels on
Yeah.
this past Thursday?
They beat the crap out of him.
Like, were we not saying the Green Bay Packer defense is legit?
They're
Like,
home. How about on the road? Let's get them on the road.
Who's
Yo,
not?
they
Who's
can
not
play
saying they're
anywhere they
legit?
wanna play.
Who's not saying they're legit?
Your father. Your
Oh.
father's
Oh.
saying they're not legit.
Wait a minute. Who's
Oh.
your father? I didn't say they were legit. I just said get them on the road.
I don't care. That defense to travel. Whatever. I don't care where they play.
Ah,
You know
we'll see
what?
on the road. Come on. get
Number
it right.
one on that defense, by the way, looks like he's rejuvenated, by the way. I don't know. He's playing like a madman. You know what? I don't want any smoke with Michael
is.
Parsons.
I agree.
You know what? And
Michael Parsons
that
is-
secondary is crazy. Shout out to Xavier McKinney. by the way.
What is Jerry Jones thinking watching Michael Parsons play in Green Bay right now? What is he thinking?
He's thinking I'm like $100 million under the salary cap. And I
What is
have,
he?
like,
But what is he thinking when
draft
Green
picks.
Bay? Because Green Bay. I'm checking the schedule, and
Yeah.
if I'm checking the schedule correctly, when
Yeah.
I look at the Packers schedule, there's a game that
Say
they're
it.
going to play,
Yep, say it.
and when they play this game, they're going to be playing against the boys with the star on their helmet.
My God.
And that game is a week after Sunday. They go to Cowboy Land on
Jerry World.
September 28th at Jerry World.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you that I'm taking the Cowboys.
You know what? I'm glad you said that, Dad. That's a really, really early.
I'm 2
prediction
weeks
right
early, but
there.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
That's really early. You know what? I'm just going to adopt the let's wait and see approach. Because, so many things can happen. Guys get injured. You know what? Although what I will tell you is that Green Bay defense, and you don't have to believe in Jordan Love. Because you know what? Love will find a way. Right? Jordan Love, if you decide to use that.
Sounds like I've heard that song before, but okay.
I just said it. I'm amazing. Jordan Love is going to be a top 5 quarterback this year. Why lie?
Stop smoking.
I haven't started yet.
Stop.
Jordan Love
No way.
Jordan Love is going to be a top 5 quarterback. By the way, it's already trouble in paradise.
Shark, can we get the top 5 quarterbacks right now?
He has
Lamar, Josh,
Golden
Jalen,
is
Daniels, and one more.
No. We're taking Jalen Hurts out. I renege.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
Jalen
Jalen Hurts is in there.
Until he loses, he can't.
No, I don't care. You know what?
Jaden Daniels isn't in there right now either. Jaden Daniels isn't in there right now either.
No.
I know
No,
he's not in
no.
there right now.
No. You know what?
Right
And you
now,
know what,
one
probably-
is Josh Allen.
Pat Mahomes isn't on there either.
One is Josh Allen.
One
Lamar.
is Josh
Lamar.
Allen.
You know who else is in there?
Lamar's number 2.
Patrick Mahomes might be
Baker-
out. Patrick Mahomes might be out.
Baker
Baker
Mayfield's
Mayfield.
number 3. Baker
Bingo.
Mayfield's number 3.
Say it. Next.
And
Say
then,
next.
and then
Four.
Justin Herbert's
Jordan.
number 4.
Oh,
And
you
Jordan,
Five.
Jordan Love's number 5.
I
Wow.
got Jordan Love is number 4 right now, man.
No.
No way.
No.
You know what?
No. Nope.
Okay.
No.
All right. I mean,
First of
Jordan
all,
Love
there's
is-
no list at quarterback that doesn't have 1-5 in it. That's number one. I don't care. 1-5 on any list, top 5 quarterbacks now, present, or future, is a list that's really deficient of common sense. 1-5.
You're such a music aficionado. Like
What?
you know your song's so good. What was that song? What have you done for me lately?
Wow.
Ooh, like nothing. Not a damn thing. You know what you've done? You've lost 2 games. You get to the back of the bus. You know
Daniel
what?
Jones
You
is
don't
ahead
get
of
to ride
1-5
the
right
train.
now. Daniel Jones is ahead of 1-5 right now.
Hey. You will go to bed on that one.
Daniel
You can
Jones.
still go to bed.
Daniel
What do you
Jones would be
mean?
like number 6,
What's
7.
respect on his name?
No. You can go to bed on something like that.
2-0.
You can get put to
2-0.
bed still
Oh,
on something like that.
God.
The fact that you
Yes.
said Daniel Jones and Mahomes
Absolutely,
in the same
I'll
sentence.
say it for you. Daniel Jones, DJ.
Wow.
Yeah, he's playing better than Pat Mahomes right
Wow.
now.
No.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't think it. We got
Mahomes is 2-0 and they
Doesn't
win
matter.
ugly. We're not saying this.
No, I'd still say it. I'd be like, yo, you know what?
Yeah, I
Pat
still
Mahomes
would if they were just
2-0,
getting
but
by.
You know what?
Yeah.
Damn, Daniel Jones is balling.
But just
right
think
now.
about it this way. You're putting
Jalen Hurts
Daniel
is 2-0.
Jones in the same
Jalen Hurts is
class.
2-0.
Yeah, but you're putting Daniel Jones in the same class
No, I'm not.
at
No,
quarterbacking
no,
as Mahomes.
no,
yes,
I'm
you
not.
are.
Right
putting
now.
him
Yeah,
ahead of him
I'm
right
listening
Right
to
now.
you.
I'm putting him ahead.
Right
Ahead
now,
of him
this
right now.
season, After the
Wow.
first 2 games, Mahomes is not a top 5 quarterback. After these first
Honestly,
2 games,
when you talk like
I've
this,
seen more
I'm gonna water the
mistakes.
grass. Really.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If I had to pick between Daniel Jones and Pat Mahomes, I'm still picking Pat Mahomes.
Thank you.
Absolutely, we all.
I was worried.
However,
I was worried for a second. I was worried.
However, if I had to say, at this very moment in time, right now during this season, not past season, not future games, week 2 NFL season 2025, who is a better quarterback, at least on paper right now? Daniel Jones is better. Daniel Jones is playing like he's a top 7 quarterback right now.
So is Kyler Murray. So is Kyler Murray. Don't sleep on him. He's 2-0. So is Kyler Murray.
He's busting. He's putting BTA.
How many times have you seen the wheels come off that bus?
We're not talking about future. We're talking about right now. Present moment. All we have is right now. You know what? Like the song says. He's putting BTA right now.
Look,
you know
I rode with you on the Michael Penix Jr. bus. I ride with you. But I'm not riding with you on any bus that says Daniel Jones and Patrick Mahomes in the same sentence. I'm not getting on that bus. I'm not buying a ticket. I'm not even waiting at the bus stop that says Daniel Jones, Patrick Mahomes. I'm not even waiting at that bus stop. I'll walk before I get on that bus. So I'm not going with that. I'm not buying it, and I'm not saying it.
Because you're going to be walking right now.
Okay.
You know what? And if they go 3-0, and Daniel Jones puts up another 300-yard game,
whatever.
Yeah,
he's top
man.
5. Like,
then he's top 5. Then he's top 5. We have to have the discussion.
He'll be top 5 for the first time in his entire life.
Listen,
in the NFL.
We're talking about
he's only top 5.
Power rankings. QB power rankings. Daniel Jones is the top 6. He's number 6. Kyler Murray would be number 7.
Thank goodness it's only 2 games we're talking about.
Yeah,
thank goodness.
I want to disagree, but I
thank
can't.
Goodness.
I just at the end of the day, I still know it's Daniel Jones, but you're right.
Oh, we're just talking about power rankings. Just power rankings.
Power rankings. And as of right now, yes. As of right now, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Then it's a fluid list. It's a fluid list. It can change from week to week. You know what?
There's zero-sum gain on betting with Daniel Jones on this pattern.
Well, you know what? Somebody got really rich because Vegas didn't see Daniel Jones coming. And there's that one guy that said, I'm going to put the mortgage up on Daniel Jones on a prop bet for throwing 300 yards. And guess what? The dude hit twice already. Wow. You know what? So, guess what? Shame on me for not seeing it coming. Shame on the shark for seeing it coming and not telling me you saw it coming. You know what? Looks like I
don't even know who the shark is anymore. I really don't know.
Well,
I listen to this guy.
Down.
This guy, what is he? 9 for 9. I don't even know how he's 9 for 9. This is incredible.
You went 10 for 12.
How's that possible?
The game.
How's that possible? He goes 10 for 12.
I lost the Steelers. I said 17-16. They lost 17-31, and I said take the under. So I lost the under on the Steelers, and I lost the Saints versus 49ers. I said that was going to be a stinker, and actually Mac Jones played really well. So.
Yeah,
those
Mac
were
Jones
the 2.
Play well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Spencer Rattler, baby. You know what? It gets worse from here. By the way, just to let you know.
He didn't look bad.
It gets worse.
Spencer Rattler did not look bad.
Stop. He has no accuracy. He has no accuracy. Yeah, he has no accuracy.
Yeah, but he didn't look that bad. I could.
You know what? You know, there's a lot of things that don't look that bad. You know.
Look at Spencer Rattler's numbers and look at the Jalen Hurts numbers, and you'd be like, hey. Let's flip-flop these because who had the better numbers?
You know, I'm glad you said that because you know who has a better record.
Okay. I can't win if you just... I can't do it.
Question.
I can't do it. I really can't.
Yo.
Question.
Yeah?
If you had to make an early or had to choose an early MVP for this season, who would it be? Just for,
Josh Allen.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
Unanimously,
Josh Allen right now.
Josh Allen.
Right now. If it's 2 games and the season ended right now and you had to make a vote, my vote is the guy in Buffalo. Right now,
Josh Allen.
He looks unstoppable. He looks determined to get to the AFC Championship game and win it. And the only thing that's going to stop him is the fact that he's playing in Buffalo.
Josh Allen.
Defensive, I say Baker Mayfield. Defensive.
Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett.
Nah, I can't. I want to put Myles Garrett there, but I just can't at this point in time. Defensively, you know what? I probably would throw Micah Parsons in right now.
Oh,
Honestly.
come on.
Micah Parsons has changed the complexity of that whole Green Bay defense.
Yeah, but we're talking statistics and change. But Garrett is killing it, man. What has he got? 4 sacks already? It's only 2 games. He got 4 sacks.
Yeah, but
at this point, we might as well pencil him in for 30 sacks this year.
No doubt. But what I'm saying is that going into the season, no one believed Green Bay would have a top 10 NFL defense. Like we knew that Cleveland was going to have a stout defense. Like no one questioned that. You know, the joke was like, you know what? Does Jordan Love throw for 3 tutties plus per game because that's what it's going to take for them to win? And now you're looking at that defense, and that defense will punch you in the mouth. By the way, after losing Jair Alexander, which I thought was going to be bad, I guess I was wrong. You know, that defense looks legit, and I think it's anchored by Micah Parsons, who's only going to get better.